Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to 3D print in the Makerspace. Step number one is logging into the computer. You want to make sure you log in with your initials and ID number and then the corresponding password, which should be your initials again, the hashtag symbol, and your password. Once you're inside Windows, you can see there's not too many options here, but to print, you go to MakerBot Print and double click that. That's going to load our MakerBot Slicer application. This is the application that talks to our 3D printers. Now, the first thing you'll see if you're opening this for the first time is that you have to log in with a username and password, but don't worry, we have that for you. All the resources that you need is here at leidenmakerspace.org. You can get to it a couple different ways. You could type in www.leidenmakerspace.org. Why it's doing that? And you'll get here. If you go to the equipment tab and 3D printers, we have tons of very useful information. I highly recommend you read this thoroughly before printing. But one of the steps that you'll read is right here, username and password, Leiden Makerspace, Leiden212. I'm going to go ahead and input that, Leiden Makerspace and Leiden212. It looks like I may have had a typo there. I'm going to try that one more time. All right, so I am in. So now I can see a print platform, and I can go over to this right-hand side to select a printer. Um, so I can see I have my East Mini 2 connected, and it's idle. I'm going to select that printer. When I do, I get a nice video preview of what it looks like. I can see the status says idle, and I'm ready to add files to that printer. Now, to get files, you want to visit Thingiverse if you're just getting started with 3D printing. Thingiverse is a universe of things. So here's a good example. This is thingiverse.com. See that right there. And if you go there, you will see you can search for anything by keyword. They have different topics, all sorts of good stuff. But you want to look for STL files, .stl. I'm going to click download. Here I have my Eagle repaired STL file. I'm going to go back to that MakerBot software. I'm going to click on the open. I'm going to add models. There's that Eagle file. I'm going to click open, and it's going to insert that into my drawing. As you can see, it's much bigger than my print window. But have no fear, there are simple ways to edit it. I could right click on that object, edit model, and I could scale it. You could scale by a percentage, or you could scale to the maximum that will fit within that print envelope. Now, a print like this is probably going to fail the first time unless you add supports. So I'm going to go to this gear icon and add breakaway supports. Really important if you have features that do not touch the ground, like these wings don't touch the ground and there's nothing underneath them, you really want breakaway supports. It's going to help everything work for you. And really, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to hit that print button. First thing it does is it's going to estimate where it's going to print and where it's not. So that first red bar is going to go all the way to the right, and that's doing the calculations. Once it's done calculating, it's going to send the file to the printer. After it's done sending the file, it'll give you an estimate on when the print job will be complete. Don't worry, we're used to these printers running overnight or into different periods. You can come back the next day and grab your finished print when it's done. So, for example, this won't be done till this evening around 5:17. That's okay. We'll grab it the next school day and be ready to go. So, next we'll show you the printer in action. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a great day.